Well, my name is Keith Kennedy, and most of you know me from our experience in the Philippines. This is
And
Judy.
I'm Judy Kennedy, and we were from 2002 to 2012 in the Philippines, and you saw us at Faith Fellowship. We were missionaries there. We miss you, but we're going to see your lovely faces at the end of the year when we come for a visit.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. But the purpose of this video is to help explain the importance of the BSM Educational Assistance Program. And but first I'm going to have Judy explain a little bit of the background of that program.
Well, we started BSM in Escopa, and when several of us were walking through the area, and it was during weekday, we noticed that there were a lot of school-age kids that were just running around unsupervised. They weren't in school, and when we asked why is that, we found out that one of the main reasons is that the parents couldn't afford to send them to school. They couldn't afford the supplies or transportation, food, uniforms, and our hearts were really broken, and we really felt that right then God was calling us to be Jesus' hands and feet and be a part of the help, not a part of the problem.
And yes, the Bible, as you know, clearly states that the church is to meet the needs of the poor. And faith without action is worthless. Now, why did I say faith in action?
Do you remember Faith in Action? That is, or was, hopefully still is, Faith Fellowship's publication that talks about how God is working in the community. And this particular issue happens to be one where BSM was featured during one of its anniversaries.
The 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Faith in action. And we want to stress the importance of the last crucial step in that educational assistance program today. And we're going to do that by using parables. As you know, Jesus taught in parables, and that's what we're going to do today. Follow Jesus' example.
So we're in the kitchen today, and we are making bread.
And as you can see, this has got yeast in it, and it's almost doubled in size in the last 30 minutes. It's, well, I think you are speaking here, Judy.
Well, it's the same way that the church can double its investment. We are not professionals.
Just as that bread is doubled in size, in the same way we're hoping and demonstrated in the past that your investment has also doubled the impact that you will have on these young students' lives. As you know, breaking of the cycle of poverty is not only a spiritual act, but it is also an emphasis on education so that that cycle of poverty is broken. And it takes both. And BSM has long held this as a vital part of Faith Fellowship's impacts on its neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
You are your neighbor's keeper.
But you know, Keith, when we talk about the bread and doubling in size, that isn't the end of the story, because what good is bread if it's doubled in size if it isn't baked?
That's true.
So, we feel that that is a part of what BSM's purpose is being the ones who finish the job as well by baking the bread. In this case, it is students who show a potential to be even more than just high school graduates, but college graduates. And way back in 2009, there were several students whose potential were recognized at the time. They were in the top 5% of their graduating class in high school. And it broke our hearts to think, well, is that the end for them? We again felt that God was calling us to help and be a part of a next step for them. So we extended scholarships to those few who really demonstrated excellence.
And you know, it's true that not every high school graduate can or even should go to college, but high school graduation is itself a good for society. But suppose BSM identifies an enormous potential in a select few. Those few have demonstrated not only academic excellence, as Judy said, graduating at the very top of their high school class, but they've also demonstrated in leadership potential in Nina's youth program and within BSM itself.
Doing
there's-
volunteer work with
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
volunteering to be program leaders and ministry leaders.
That's exactly right. We observed that the students themselves were stepping up and volunteering to fill in key positions of youth leadership within BSM. And both Nina and Doreen saw this excellent potential for a select few. They both knew in their hearts that a few going to college was well worth the investment.
And just as the bread rising in size, baking the bread is the final step. And so we saw that as the need that BSM could help be a part of as well.
They had to finish the job,
They
Judy.
did, they did.
Just as we have to bake the bread to finish the bread making process, so
That's right.
also with these BSM scholars.
And I know that there have been 6 or 7 probably students who have gone through the college the educational assistance program for their college degrees, and I'm sure Doreen would be very happy and humbled to tell you their stories of how they have succeeded and how their potential has been met in so many ways.
The bread has been baked. The job is finished. Now, isn't that a thing of beauty?
I think I want some right
I
now.
do too. Oh my gosh. Fresh out of the oven, people. Oh, I hear some neighbors coming.
Uh-oh.
We better lock the door so they don't see us eating all the bread.
Maybe we could share.